Hong Kong reported 6,575 new COVID infections today, 467 of which were imported cases. This was the first time the city surpassed the 6,000 mark since late October. Meanwhile, Government Pandemic Advisor Ivan Hung expects Hong Kong will see a resurgence of COVID during the flu season this winter. However, he said there would be room for further relaxing or completely lifting all anti-COVID rules next summer, given the daily COVID caseload would drop over the long run. Christy Kant with more.
Recently, Hong Kong has seen a stabilizing COVID situation, with daily COVID cases between 4,000 and 7,000. Speaking to TVB News, Government Pandemic Advisor Ivan Hung, however, said there will be a potential surge in the number of cases of both influenza and COVID this winter. That's because the city didn't experience any influenza outbreak in the past 3 years. As a result, the community will have a relatively low immunity against the disease. And he was also worried about the consequences of contracting COVID followed by influenza or vice versa.
There may be a damage caused by the influenza at the beginning and the upper respiratory tract, and then subsequently you acquire the COVID, it becomes a more severe pneumonia in the lower tract. And not just pneumonia, they could also precipitate other chronic conditions. And as a result, there will be severe disease complication and even death.
Hung said it is pivotal to keep up the mask mandate this winter, as well as continue to vaccinate high-risk groups, such as the elderly and young children. For the time being, he said it is not necessary for Hong Kongers to take the fourth jab, citing that the risk of developing severe disease or even death would be low if people had already received 3 COVID doses. In terms of further relaxing the anti-COVID rules in the city, he believes the PCR testing arrangement for inbound travelers could be completely removed next year.
The reason for this, of course, is that the overall PCR testing, as you can see, will not be able to defend against these variants. They still come in to Hong Kong.
He believes that Hong Kong could return to normalcy next year, citing the daily COVID infection tally will drop eventually as the city has rising natural immunity and vaccination rates.
The coming summer in 2023 will be the time perhaps to return to normal generally. Meaning that all these measures at the airport and also in the community, probably they could all be so-called removed.
However, he stressed that it is still essential for people to wear face masks as well as get the flu shots and COVID booster jab for winter. Christy Khan, TVB News.